Hey there everyone, Warren Broad here. I am the creator of the Conquer Anxiety program on the Udemy platform. And today we're going to talk about projection. In projection, there are two key places that we go. One is into the past, the other is into the future. Both of these places we have very little control over. In fact, we have zero control over, and our mind knows this. So when we get into past projection, we tend to think about how things didn't go the way that we would have liked them to have gone. And as mind spends more and more time in that place, it becomes more and more primarily depressed. So depression, and one of the key places that depression roots itself, is in past projection. On the flip side of this is that when our mind decides to project itself out into the future. So it might start worrying about money, it might start worrying about your job, it could worry about anything. And as it does that, it is creating anxiety, because the primary thing that we are aware of, or at least our analytical mind is aware of, is that we have no control to change this. We have no control to change our future. It hasn't happened yet. And there's actually very little that we can do to actually control it as well. So those that suffer with high levels of anxiety generally spend more time in future projection than they do in past projection. But it is an interesting thing that our mind can kind of flip back and forth between both of these and heighten depression and heighten anxiety at the same time. So how do we avoid this? Well, one of the big things is awareness. And this is something that I teach a whole bunch in the Conquer Anxiety program, is we have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to, am I in the past or am I in the future? And how do I maneuver myself back into the present as much as possible in order to mitigate or lower the anxiety or the depression that I'm feeling? So your little tip of the day is, if you are feeling a little bit depressed or if you're feeling a little bit anxious, watch your thoughts. Are you in the past or are you in the future? It's generally one or the other, because if you are in the now, if you are present and enjoying your life in the moment, there's very little chance that you're going to spend much time in depression or much time in anxiety. So if you want to learn more about this, please go to the Conquer Anxiety program on Udemy. There'll be a link below. And thanks again for listening. Have a great day.